Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you're enjoying this frigid, freezing January of 2022 day. I have a very, very exciting video for you guys. I'm actually super pumped about this. We talked about this a while ago, actually only a week or two ago with Fusion Strike, where I showed basically if it's possible to profit off of opening a bulk amount of Fusion Strike booster boxes. And I thought to myself, can I do this with any other sets? Because that Fusion Strike was really the first time where I started taking pictures of pulls for each box rather than doing massive openings or anything like that. And I thought to myself, I wonder if I can do this with Evolving Skies, just going back and looking at the pull rate data. And I think I could, and I did. And it took me a little bit of time, but I'm really, really excited to present it to you guys. If you do enjoy it, please make sure to hit that like button down below, leave a comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. All those things are really, really important. Goes a long way for the algorithm, really helps us grow to our goal of 100,000 subscribers. And if that isn't enough incentive, in the description down below, there is a link to Gleam, where you can earn entries into our free Evolving Skies Guaranteed Ultra Rare Booster Box break, which is going to be happening this Wednesday at 1 p.m. So entries are only going to be valid up until tomorrow, which is January 4th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So definitely click that link down below in the description. Earn your entries. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and then just make sure you're subscribed to the channel right down here. If that button does not say that you're subscribed, click it, and then you will be. With that being said, we're going to jump right into things right away. There is a lot of data on this sheet, so I hope you can read it okay, because I could only zoom into 125%. So basically what I did is I took all of the pull rate data that I accumulated from Evolving Skies, so the spreadsheet is going to look very familiar, and I got you a true average of the cost right now of an Evolving Skies booster box based off of your pulls. What we are going to do is we're going to look at any outliers that we might see, and then I'll show you whether or not it's profitable to be opening up Evolving Skies. Now, Evolving Skies undoubtedly is one of the most fun sets, and probably the most fun set in the current standard to open, because there are so many really cool and unique cards. There's a lot of really cool alternate arts in there, a lot of cool secret rares in there, obviously the evolutions in there, but combined with Rayquaza makes a lot of chase cards for a lot of different people, and that's probably why the booster box price continues to creep up a little bit, despite having 3 print runs now where you can buy booster boxes right around the $115 mark. You might be able to find them for a little bit cheaper if you look hard enough. You can obviously pay a little bit more if you would like to do that, but right around $115 for the average right now. And what this is basically is we're going to go through all these columns here. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the data, but I took all of the pulls that we had. Now, we didn't pull a full Evolving Skies Master set. We opened up 54 booster boxes right before the set released, and we didn't pull a full Master set. That's because there are so many Ultras in this set. A set like Chilling Reign that have ridiculous amount of ultra rares make it almost impossible, even though the pull rates are actually a little bit better than what we're normally accustomed to, where you get about 7.8 hits per box. There's so many V cards, so many VMAX cards, so many full arts, not to mention all the secret rares that are in the set. It's almost impossible. But if we look right here, this shows you the quantity that we pulled of each specific card in Evolving Skies. And then I've got the breakdown of the price of each one of these. Now, I pulled these from the lowest near mint copy on TCG Player. Obviously, you're going to be able to find some different pricing all over the place. If you look at different websites, or if you look on eBay, you'll probably be able to find some cheaper pricing, but this shows the lowest near mint copy that was available on TCG Player, and then I kind of rounded it to the nearest quarter of a dollar. So if we look here, Leafeon V, $3. For the most part, all of these are going to be bulk V pricing. The only ones that are kind of stand out are Leafeon V. You can sell your Suicune Vs for $3. Your Umbreon V is the most expensive regular art in the set at $6.50. The problem with Evolving Skies is there's not really a whole lot of outliers when it comes to more common cards. So outside of this Umbreon V, which is a very competitive card that is selling for $6.50, you can see pretty much every V right now is $2, and bulk pricing for Vs is continuing to crash, so it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to sell these cards for $2 a piece. I'm confident you'd be able to if you'd split them up, but these numbers aren't going to include shipping, they're not going to include fees, anything like that, so those costs are going to add up over time if you are trying to profit, let's say, off of opening a booster box of Evolving Skies. So the only outlier that we have really is the Umbreon V. If we take all of these and we total up the pulls, we've got 175 regular art Vs that we pulled for a total of $411. We take the average of that, and we've got $2.35 as your average V cost that you're going to pull. Now, the other problem is, in a lot of sets, usually there are some rares, some hollows, some trainers that are going to have some value to them. Fortunately, Evolving Skies doesn't really have that, and most sets don't because there is no competitive play. If you start looking back at sets like Team Up, for example, where a hollow Jirachi was selling for $20 right out of the gate, that really helped the cost, recouping the cost of opening up a booster box. We don't have that right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't know how things are going to go, but hopefully regionals will start back up fairly soon. We have announcements that regionals are going to begin in 2022. So hopefully with everything going on right now, that remains true, but we'll see as time goes on. If we look at the VMAX polls, there's a couple outliers in here. Obviously, Umbreon VMAX being a very playable card. We only ended up pulling 2 of these out of all the 54 boxes that we opened, whereas we pulled 11 Jolteon VMAX, 12 Gyarados VMAX, 10 Sylveon, 10 Flareon, 10 Trevenant, 11 Duraludon. But Umbreon, very, very small. And understandably so, it's the most expensive, most competitive card probably in the set, selling for $20 a piece. If we look at other outliers, you have Jolteon VMAX, which is selling for $12. Rayquaza VMAX is selling for $11. And then you have a lot of cards that are selling for closer to a bulk rate, like Trevenant VMAX selling for $250, Dracozolt VMAX selling for $250, and then you've got a couple other ones that are $350. But for the most part, they're selling right around $5.50, $6, somewhere in that area right there. If we look at the full art cards here, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. That's not going to work either. I'll scroll over a little bit. That'll make sense, right? Maybe. There we go. All right, so if you look at the full arts over here, again, not a whole lot of outliers in here. We've got Flareon V, which is selling for $14. Leafeon V is selling for $13.25. Outside of that, Dragonite V selling for $16.57. Sylveon V selling for $16.38. We did not pull a single Arctovish, which is actually going to help us in our numbers here because that brings the average down quite a bit. I didn't go over the average of VMAX cards, but we pulled 110 of them total for $624.50. That averages out to $5.68 per VMAX. But we didn't pull any Arctovish. We didn't pull any Glaceon V, which hurts us a little bit because we've got that $12.50 price tag attached to that. We didn't pull any Vaporeon V, which has a $14 price tag attached to it. And we didn't pull any Gyarados V, $8.50 for that. So out of 54 boxes, 4 full arts, just regular full arts that we did not pull. That just tells you how crazy pull rates are right now with these massive sets, massive ultra sets. I think that's why a lot of people are getting frustrated and upset when they go to pull and they open booster boxes and they open packs because there are so many different cards to pull and they're kind of tired of buying 40 loose blisters at Walmart or Target and pulling the same thing over and over again based off of pull rate data. If we look at everything else in here, there's nothing really that kind of stands out at us for the most part. There's some that are in the low teens and then a lot that are right around $4 or $5. The Umbreon V is the most expensive out of all the full arts, selling at $23. Overall, out of 54 boxes, we only pulled 45 full arts, so less than 1 per box, at a total of $444.50. That gives us our average of $9.88 per full art V. If we look at full art trainers, one of the good things about Evolving Skies is that there's not a whole lot of them. You've only got 5 of them in this set, with your most expensive one being Raihan at $16.19. Everything else is fairly cheap. You have $12 for the Aroma Lady, only $3.25 for the Copycat. The most expensive full art, we only pulled 1 of. So, that's going to bring our average down quite a bit because we pulled the most of Gordy at only $5. We pulled 4 Zinnias at $7. We only pulled 14 full art trainers. Very, very low number overall, totaling $98. Average of $7 per full art trainer. If we look at the alternate arts, this is where our box price gets helped a little bit because we pulled a total of 21 of them, with our most being Glaceon V, Sylveon V, and Medicham V. But you can see there's quite a big price discrepancy between everything. The most expensive one is $75 for the Rayquaza V. We pulled 2 of those. The most expensive one is the Umbreon V at $77, which we only pulled 1 of. Then you've got, for the most part, some of them, the Evolutions are selling between $40, $50, except for the Umbreon, which is selling for $77. The Dragonite V is doing very, very well, holding very steady at $67. Then you've got the Noivern at $30, Duraludon at $18. We pulled a total of 21 of them for $886.72, leaving our average alternate art at $42.22. If we look at the Rainbow Rares, there were a couple of these that we did not pull. We did not pull a Gyarados, which helps us out a little bit because it's only Oh no, I guess it doesn't help us out because it's a $17 card. We didn't pull any Glaceon at all, and we didn't pull any Rayquaza VMAX, bringing the average down. We have a couple of pretty low Rainbow Rares in the set. If you're looking to buy Rainbow Rares for Evolving Skies, there's some that are fairly cheap right now. Like this Gordy selling for only $5.50. The Dracozolt is selling for only $7. Lycanroc is selling for only $8. Garbodor is selling for $6.80. Trevenant, $7.39. Obviously, cards that are significantly less in demand than others, but out of all of these, the most expensive one that we've got looks like it's going to be the Rayquaza VMAX, which we didn't pull any of, for $41. The Umbreon is down to $28. In total, we pulled 28 Rainbow Rares, which was actually not too bad, more than we pulled of alternate arts and more than we pulled of full art trainers. $309 is the total value of that, for an $11.05 average. We have 3 more categories to go to. The alternate art secrets, which we pulled 11 of, not bad, almost as many full art trainers, and these are pretty expensive. You can tell we've got a total of $1,366 out of here because we pulled 4 Umbreon VMAX, which really helps our average go up. Those are $200 cards. We pulled 1 Rayquaza VMAX at $161. Our cheapest one is Duraludon, which we pulled 1 of at $23. 11 for $1,366 means an average of $124.18 per alternate art secret. Then if we look at the gold Pokemon, we did not pull a single Frostlass in any of the boxes. We only pulled 1 Inteleon, only 1 Cresselia, which means we only pulled 2 gold Pokemon out of all the booster boxes. We opened 54 booster boxes, only 2 gold Pokemon. Average of $40, bringing the average down to $20.13. All you've got in here is Inteleon, which is the most expensive one at $24.50. There is competitive connotations with Inteleon, which helps the price point a little bit, and Cresselia, $15.75. If we look at the gold item cards, not a whole lot in here that really jumps off the page at us. Secret Rare Energies are actually down quite a bit from where they were during the Sun and Moon block. Lightning Energy is only $16, Darkness Energy is $18, and Metal Energy is $13.50. We pulled the most of Metal Energy at 3 of them. We didn't pull a single Lightning Energy. The card that we pulled the most of was Turffield Stadium. We pulled 4 of. That's a $7 card. In total, we pulled 17 Secret Rare item cards for $169. That brings our average to $9.94. So let's look at the pull rates. We opened 1,944 total packs on opening weekend, or right before opening weekend, giving us 54 total boxes. Our average hits per box was 7.85. Of those 7.85, 3.24 of them are made up of regular art. So you 1 out of every 11 packs, basically, which gives us a total of $7.62 in regular art Vs per box that we open. If we look at average VMAX, a little bit over 2 per box, meaning every 17.67 packs you pull a VMAX. That average is a little bit better. You're looking at $11.57 per VMAX. Average full arts per box, much, much lower. You are not guaranteed a full art, unfortunately, in a booster box of Evolving Skies. 0.83. So that means every 43 packs, $8.23 is the average cost of a full art, based off of our pull rate data. And then average alternate arts per box goes down to 0.38 repeating. 92 packs it takes to pull an alternate art. And the average cost of the ones that we pulled is $16.42. And then if you look at the average full art trainers, much, much lower, 0.26 per box. Every 139 packs roughly. That brings the value way down to $1.81 because it's so difficult to pull one. So on average, you're only going to be opening up about $1.81 worth of full art trainers in a booster box of Evolving Skies. If we look at average Rainbow Rares per box, just over half, which means every 69-ish packs, $5.73 is the average on that. Average secret items per box, a little bit less than what we saw for alternate arts, every 0.314. You get 0.314 per box every 114 packs. $3.13 is what the average comes out to then, because we pull so little per box. And then average secret rare Pokemon, or secret Pokemon, we only pulled 2 in 54 boxes, which really brings the average down. So if you're opening a larger amount, 75 cents is going to be your average for that. And then finally, the average secret alternate arts per box, 0.2 per box, so every 176 packs. The costs on those are very expensive, which means your average is going to be $25.30. So this is going to give you a true average based off of how many you open here, what your cost is going to be. If you add in your codes in bulk at $20, we're saying, that gives you a total average of $100.55 per booster box, going off of what we opened, those 54 boxes that we opened. So right now at $114 per booster box, you are spending $6,156 on booster boxes if you open up 54 of them, and your pulls are only giving you $5,429.70, which means you are losing $726. Now, opening up 54 boxes of Pokemon cards, opening up 1,944 packs of Pokemon cards might be worth losing $726.30. That's going to give you a lot of time to open up a lot of cards. I don't know if it's something that anybody would be interested in doing, but it looks like it is going to be a loss, and this is when the gambling aspect of Pokemon really comes into things, because you could open up more Umbreon Vs or Umbreon VMAXs than just the 2 that we opened. You could open up more alternate arts, but on average, it's going to be a loss. If you were able to buy booster boxes at $100 per box, that's $5,400 is what you're spending on the box, and then a $54.29 for your pulls. You're actually making $29.70. Obviously, this isn't including shipping costs or anything like that, like what we talked about before, but you're basically breaking even at $100 per booster box. If you were buying these wholesale, we looked at wholesale numbers a couple weeks ago. It was $86.50 to order Evolving Skies. $4,671 would be your cost, your wholesale cost. You'd be opening up $5,429.70 worth of value, which means you would make $758.70, not including what you would spend on shipping or fees or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed all of this information. It looks like opening up Evolving Skies is going to get you about $101 in value, which means that $12 that you lost on opening the box, is that worth it to you? Is that worth, the fun that comes along with opening booster boxes? In a lot of cases, it's going to be. Opening up the set like this, I mean, $12 really isn't that big of an expense to have a lot of fun opening up this set. So kind of just determines on where you are, what you're looking to achieve as far as your goals go. But the data is there for you to do what you would like with, for you to enjoy what you would like with. Evolving Skies has climbed up a little bit in price. I do expect it to continue to climb up in price, more so and more so as more boxes get opened. But obviously, as you know, as more boxes get opened, the price of singles goes down. So the difference is going to start spreading a little bit more. With that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoy these data videos. If you do, make sure to hit that like button down below. Share this video with all of your friends, guys. We got to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. It's going to take a lot of work on your end, and I'm so appreciative of you doing it, sharing it all over the place, letting people know about this channel, about the Fan Clan, bringing people in, growing the community. Leave a comment. It goes a long way for the algorithm. Most importantly, make sure you are subscribed. Thank you so much for everything, guys, and I'll see you soon Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time right here on this channel. We're going to be doing that free box, guaranteed ultra rare of Evolving Skies. So make sure to enter in the description down below if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, peace.